In today's college basketball pick video play for January 9th, 2019, talking about this AAC matchup between the Houston Cougars and the Temple Owls. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. The road team Houston coming in as very slight favorites here, giving about 1.5 points. If you're interested in getting all of our college basketball picks for today, be sure to check those out over at stumpthespread.com. So the Houston Cougars, tremendous start to the regular season at 15-0. And Houston, they lost their best player off of last year's tournament team with Rob Gray moving on. But Houston, they've returned enough talent to be a top 25 caliber squad this season. They've actually performed above expectations, and they might actually be even better this year than they were a season ago. Houston, in terms of their numbers, they're strong on both sides of the ball. They bring the effort every single game on the defensive end in particular, where they're giving up around just 59 points per game, while offensively they're averaging about 75. They have a positive plus-minus of around 16 points, and in their last outing at home against the Memphis Tigers, Houston came through offensively with a really strong performance, taking down the Tigers by a final of 90-77. So now they're heading on the road for their first true road matchup in the AAC. Houston, they stand atop the American Conference standings with a 2-0 mark thus far in league play. So they're taking on the Temple Owls, who are another dangerous team within this league. And for the Owls to try to make a run into the NCAA tournament, these are the type of resume-building wins they have to pick up on their home court. Obviously, easier said than done taking on an undefeated opponent. The Owls, in terms of their numbers this year, similar to Houston in terms of their offensive production, right around 75 points per game, but they're significantly worse on the defensive side of the ball. They're giving up nearly about 10 more points per game in comparison to the Cougars, so they only have a positive plus-minus of around positive 5 points. In their last outing, the Owls picking up a tough win on the road against Wichita State, grabbing that one by a final of 85-81. And this is just a brutal opening schedule here for Temple within league play. They went on the road against UCF, came up short in that one, losing by 5 points. Then their next game going all the way out to Wichita State. Now they come back home and take on Houston, one of the top teams in the conference right now. But after this matchup, things will ease up a little bit for the Owls going forward. But again, this is just such a vital game for them to try to win on their home court against a ranked opponent as they try to continue to build their at-large resume. But just given how consistently successful Houston has been this season, they've even shown that they can get the job done on the road. They won at Oklahoma State by 10 points. They won at BYU by 14 points, clearly showing that they can get the job done in those tough environments. So we actually like the road team here, the Houston Cougars, to come through and cover this very small 1.5 point spread as the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Again, check out all of our college basketball picks over at stumpthespread.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.